Okay, guys. Hey. Um, so I want to do my first things that I read, and I want to give a couple of shout outs real quick. Um, JT Mack just put up his first haul video today, and everybody should go out and show him some support and, subscribe to that. I mean, if you're sub to me, I mean, hit that up. Any of these guys, if you're sub to me, I mean, hit that up. Um, Prince Robot 4, as in 4. Um, the Mask Avenger over there, man. Everybody should go check him out. He's got some rants that I find to be really entertaining and funny at times. Everybody should check that out. Um, JL Rentrow, man. I pimp this dude's channel all the time. He's still only got 35 subs. Um, Everybody should go out and sub to JL, man. His Mr. J's Geek Corner, his opinions, and just how he rants. I mean, what's up with that? Are freaking awesome, man. You should check that out. And I'll try to leave all these guys down low so that people can check them out. Sparklefist, her review of Jim was freaking awesome. And I don't know where she's at on subs right now. I think she's around 50. Everybody should go out and check her out. Sparklefist. Meg's freaking reviews are awesome. And I just want to say congrats to Millie for your 200 subs. That's freaking awesome. You deserve more. The content that you put on your channel is, awesome. And you deserve more than that. Your Lego art exhibit at the Franklin Institute was freaking amazing. I've watched that like 4 or 5 times. But anyway, so comics. First things I read this week was They're Not Like Us. This was a really good issue. It's getting to a point now where I'm going to have to start cutting certain titles. And while They're Not Like Us is beautiful and the coloring on it is amazing, Simon Gaines' art on this, Jody Blair's coloring are amazing. I just don't know whether or not this is a story that I want to continue to read. I'm at least on it for another 2 issues because I'm looking at post-convergence and there are a lot of titles coming out that I'm really interested in, and maybe I'm going to have to pick up more DC. But, I mean, for now, this is an awesome comic, and I would strongly recommend it in a first trade. I don't know that I would, it's necessarily an issue thing, because that series seems like it's going to read really great. Like, the first trade is going to be awesome. My favorite comic that's out there, short of Hexed, is Wayward. I love Wayward. Steve Cummings' art in this book is amazing. Jim Zub's story is amazing. Tamara Bullivant's coloring in this is amazing. There is just nothing bad about Wayward. This started a new arc, and with a new character, new powers and all that. And it was just as enjoyable as it was before, because Jim Zub is writing such a good story, and the art and the coloring on this book are just fucking amazing. I mean, this was actually the first thing that I read when I sat down and read. I mean, and even if you look at him doing picture-in-picture, Steve Cummings' art in this is just amazing. And I love Tamara Bullivant, and her coloring is amazing. Jim Zub, if you're not reading Wayward, if I had to recommend any book that's an independent, because I read a lot of freaking independents, and everybody's always talking about, I'm the independent guy or whatever. If I've got to recommend any book, I would recommend Wayward or Hexed. I mean, those 2 books are phenomenal. I mean, just above and beyond anything that a comic should be. Next, I read Gotham Academy. I wasn't a fan of Batman being in this, but all of the mystery behind what's going on with Olive and her like paranoia towards the Bat was kind of resolved in this. This was a good issue to resolve all that crap. You know, she sat down, she talked to Batman, she talked to Killer Croc. I love this book because I love Killer Croc, and I like the way that Killer Croc is illustrated in this. Is just awesome to me, and that he's kind of a hero. Because I think that Killer Croc has always been like a guy that, you know, he's only a bad guy because of the fact that people push him to that. And, you know, in this book, I love the way that Croc is illustrated in this book. In this book, he's kind of made out to kind of be a good guy. He's the protector of Olive, and kind of defeats Batman in order to save her, which was freaking sweet. And yeah, Gotham Academy. If you're not on it, man, one of my favorite DC titles. I read Effigy. This book is enjoyable. I love Ryan Hill's coloring on this book. I love Jim Ham's art on this book. This book, once again, is one of those that on the backside of Convergence in July, there are a lot of good books coming out. Harrow County from Colin Bunn is coming out. A lot of good books that are coming out in July. And this is a book that, if it doesn't hook me, I'm really going to have to... Everything about this. I love Tim Seeley. I love Ryan Hill's coloring. But if that book doesn't hook me in the next couple of months, Effigy's going to be another one of those titles, man, that I'm just going to have to do without. And, you know, with that book, I'll probably go to trade on it. But, you know, speaking of books that I'm just about done with, and, well, I just can't continue to read because of all this, is Suiciders. I really, 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 really like Suiciders number 1. Suiciders number 2, can't say I was a fan. The first, like with Rasputin or something like that you've got, like, you know, art, but, you know, no words. When it's something like Rasputin, where you've got somebody like Raleigh Rossimo that is doing that, art without words is cool. But the fact that half this issue, basically, was either gibberish or art without words, was... I'm going to pick up number 3 on this, and if number 3 on this just doesn't strike my fancy, I hate to say it, man, but my number 1, or one of my top picks from last month, Suiciders, will probably be on the chopping block for that. Because I just really didn't enjoy that issue, too. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Like I say, JT Mack put up a video today. Everybody should go and support him, man. First video he's got up. Check him out. Prince Robot number 4. Everybody should go and check out Prince Robot. J.O. Rentrow, once again, can't say enough how awesome he is. Sparklefist should have more than 100 subs. Her review of Jim was freaking awesome. I mean, if the way that she talked that out, and from a new reader, never seen Jim before, the way she talked that out, I thought was just amazing. And yeah, once again, congrats, Millie, on your 200 subs, and a lot more in the future.